Hi, and welcome to the final episode of 30-Second Concerts Behind the Scenes. In today's episode, I'll show you how I managed the whole process. And nerd alert, there's a spreadsheet involved. When 30-Second Concerts first began, I would just pick a song, arrange it, record it, and post it. And I went on like this for about 4 months. But in December of 2020, when I decided I would do 30 Days of Christmas, I realized I needed to get a little more organized. Specifically because I wanted there to be variation in my videos. I didn't want to post a series of videos with the same backdrop one after another, or a series of videos where the layout visually of all the boxes was exactly identical. And so I purchased, I believe, 5 or 6 backdrops, and I sat down and I got busy. Here's an example of a Christmas spreadsheet. What you see here is a previous year over on one side where everything is greened out, and then the year I was working on here on the other side. Comparing them both, making sure that I'm not recording songs I've already recorded before. You'll also see here the kind of backdrop that I'm going to use, the kind of musical arrangement. So is it like a jazz arrangement? Is it more of a classical arrangement? And then the number of parts and how those parts are arranged. And it's a lot of work to go through this and make sure that there's enough variation that one video to the next, they seem unique and different. So after that Christmas 2020, I realized having themes to anchor my videos around would make them easier for me to produce and would make coming up with ideas easier to execute. So I believe the first themed month following that was 30 Seconds of Love. And you know, we've had lots of different themes since then. Not every month has a theme. For example, next month will not have a theme. I've got a bunch of loose leftover arrangements that I'm going to use next month. But the following month is already stacked up to be 30 seconds by the numbers. All of the music for that month will have numbers in the titles. I'm usually working anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks in advance. So for example, on the spreadsheet you just saw, you see the current month, which I'm ending right now with these behind the scenes. All of next month is about done. I've got 6 of the 8 arrangements done. I even have a couple of arrangements for the following month done. So you can see it takes a lot of advanced planning to make this happen. An interesting and kind of funny story is, you know, even when we're traveling, I make sure that I've got these loaded up and ready to go so that they can be released every Tuesday and Thursday, whether I'm here or not. We were on a cruise in Mexico last spring, and I posted a video and somebody reached out to me and said, "Oh my God, did you take all the instruments on the cruise with you?" So I'm a little bit amused how my non-musical friends, I think they think I get up in the morning, write these things, make them, and post them. But as you can see, it's a much more elaborate process than that. And that is how the overall process of making 30-second concerts is managed. You can see it's a lot more than just rolling out of bed, making an arrangement, sitting down and recording that arrangement and slapping it up on the internet. Before I end this series, there are 2 people I really need to thank from the bottom of my heart. The first being my friend Rachel Vocally Kuhlman, who is my muse, my momager. She's the Kris Jenner to my Kardashian girls. She has inspired me. She has challenged me. All through the process of making these concerts. She was the one that encouraged me to take it to YouTube. She shows me all kinds of things an old man doesn't know much about to make my channel better. And she's in 2 of these videos that you saw today in the bumpers. So Rachel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You inspire me in my hobby, my personal life, and my profession. And lastly, and almost certainly not least, I have to thank my marvelous husband, Robert. Robert has been so patient with me through this entire process. He has allowed me to take over a giant portion of our basement. He has tolerated me yelling at him to be quiet while I'm trying to record. And he's just been super supportive in spite of the fact that not a lot of this makes much sense to him. So Robert, again, thank you for being the anchor that keeps me going. And so everybody, thanks for tuning in to Behind the Scenes. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, entertaining. Thank you for all the continuous support of the channel. And I look forward to seeing all of you in September when I return to the music. Thanks everybody, have a great day.